Hi, hello everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Exactly 2 days before Christmas. We've made it. 2020 is almost over. What an exhausting year it's been. It's been such a surreal year. Don't know quite what to make of it. Um, but well done. We're tough. We did it. So in today's video blog, we're going to look at three things. We're going to look at reflecting over this year, 2020. We're going to look at a vision board, visualizing 2021. And then we're going to look at how important movement is at this very moment in time and always actually. Okay. So I am Carmen Delport from Movement That Matters. I'm an holistic health coach, an exercise coach, and an energy healer. I help you being as healthy as your unique being can be, because we are all different and we all need a different approach. So wherever you are, whether you're just feeling unhealthy, not well, or you're struggling with illness and or disease or injury, I can help you be as healthy as you can be. Body, mind, and soul approach. So 2020. Let's reflect on this year. I think it is very important to reflect on this year. A lot of us, including me, just want to forget about it, want to move on from it. But we've all been through a lot. There's a lot of wisdom we've gained this year that we don't just want to put away. There's things that we really do want to remember. There's things that we want to take with us. But equally, there's things that we want to leave behind us and not drag along with us. So take a notepad over the next few days. Take the time out. Breathe, relax, and just reflect on the year. Write down all the positive things that has happened this year. And you're going to say, yeah, right, nothing positive happened. But truly, every single one of us has had a positive experience. Whether it was just how you enjoyed having a lie-in the mornings because you didn't have to go to the office, you were working from home. Or whether it was so nice to spend more time with your family. Or maybe it was so nice to finally have the time to do the painting job in the living room or whatever it was. We've all had some very positive experiences. We've all come to some major realizations this year. Every single one of us. So some of us had more time than others. Some people worked even more hours than before. But the majority of us has worked a lot less this year. So we've had more time to reflect on life and what we want and what we need. Okay, so even if you didn't do it consciously, when you're making your list now and you look at the positive experiences, write them down and think, how can you take this with you into 2021? How can you use this experience to be with you in 2021? Okay, what changes can you make to make sure that this keeps going? Like maybe spending the time with the family, or maybe having the time to exercise. Because I know a few people that's never been this fit before in their lives because they had the time to get fit. So look at how you can implement these things into your 2021 vision board we're going to talk about in a minute. But then the negative things that has happened, we need to look at those as well. Write down the negative things like the fear, the unknown, or maybe losing your job, or maybe being ill, whatever it is, or maybe not being able to get the treatment that you need, or maybe not being able to travel, maybe being stuck in a location where you were not happy, or a situation where you're not happy. Write it down exactly how it made you feel, okay? And looking back at it, what's the lesson you've learned from it? Let's learn from this experience. What's the lesson learned? Learn the lesson, okay? But we want to leave the bad behind us. So find the positive connection in the emotion, in the experience. Write it down, the negative, on a piece of paper that you don't want in your life. That situation, the fear, the anger, the unknown, the isolation, the loneliness. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. Okay, get rid of that. Leave it behind you in 2020. You don't want to take it into 2021. And then the next step is doing your vision board. Now your vision board is an idea, it's your goals, it's your vision for 2021. Okay, now there's different ways of doing this. You can do it online, or you can do it on a big piece of paper. It depends on what works for you. But you want to see your vision board on a regular basis. You want to look at it every day. You want to, really connect with it. You really want it to inspire you on a daily basis. Okay, it doesn't mean it's going to happen exactly like that. Okay, because what we've learned from this past year is that we do need to adapt to change. Okay, we all know that, especially if you're self-employed like myself. It's very important to do that vision board or set those goals, rough realistic goals, plan of actions of how you're going to make them happen. Okay, and then the same with your personal life. What do you see in your personal life in 2021 that you really missed in 2020? Create that vision board. I know at the moment we don't know what's going to happen in 2021, but just remember, your thoughts predict your future. So let's do this vision board. I almost didn't do mine because I thought, what's the point after 2020? What's the point in making a vision board? And then luckily I did start doing my vision board. I do 2 vision boards, one for work and one for my personal life. And it was such a good thing. I really got into it and really enjoyed it. And it made me feel so much better and so much more positive, and just really looking forward to the new year. Because like everyone, I'm not sure if I wanted to go forward, if I just didn't know what I wanted in this weird situation like we're in now. But it made me feel so good, right? Just looking forward to the new year now. And I've got my goals set out. I've got my plan of actions. I've got my dreams, everything on paper, beautiful pictures and some journaling and everything. So take time out to create what you want in 2021 and leave behind. Don't drag the old with you, okay? Because it will just drag you down. It will drag your energy down. Just leave it, okay? Because that was the idea with 2020, is it's given us the time, if you had the time, to work through all these things, okay? And then if in 2020 you had a very busy year because you had to work more than ever before, then now over the next few days, maybe you have some time off and you can reflect on what you want from the next year. And hopefully we can all create 2021 that we want and deserve, don't we? We deserve a good year next year. So then from there we're going to look, so that's a vision board. And it's very important to move your body, to physically move your body, okay? Here in the Northern Hemisphere, it is winter now. A lot of people don't feel like moving. Luckily in the Southern Hemisphere, it's summer, you feel like moving. But it's very important, especially this time of year, Christmas and New Year, to be moving the body, okay? Now, why I'm saying that is because I believe that if you've got a stiff, unflexible body, like tightness in your body, then your mind is inflexible, okay? You've got a rigid view on life. We want to create flow in life, okay? It doesn't mean that that is exactly it. It just means that if there's stiffness in your body, you will have stiffness up here, rigidness up here, somewhere, some things where you need more flow in your life. So the more flow we have in our life, the more we can adapt to situations and the healthier our body is. Because remember, stiffness, tension, increased perceived stress. And we don't want that. So really focus on moving as much as you can. You know, even if it means getting up for 1 minute and just doing some movement. Just move your body. The more flow you have, the more flow you will have in your life, body, mind, and soul. Okay, it's all connected. So I want you to really try over the next few days to create more flow in your life, okay? Because when you're flowing, your muscles, all your muscle tissues and your organs as well, it acts like a pump, okay? Which means that when you're pumping the muscles, when you're moving the muscles, you increase blood flow, you increase nutrients to where it is needed, but you also you can also detoxify the body through movement. You need to move in order to detoxify the body. So very important to keep those things in mind. And also through pumping, you create rhythm in your body, and we want to keep the rhythm going. The rhythm of the body is there's a set rhythm the body moves by with in relations to the planets around us. Because if you think about it, the whole solar system influences us. So we want to keep the rhythm, the pumping action going, to keep the heart healthy, the lungs healthy, the digestive system healthy, and all the muscles of the body. And then and then very important is to always work on your flexibility. Now that's very easy to do, just by rotating or just by dancing movements. You create flexibility in your body, okay? Because remember, stiffness equals inflexibility up here, which is you don't want that. In order to create your vision board, you want this flow, you want this movement in your life, so you can let go and visualize the new, what you want. So this is all connected. And also our bodies are always communicating to us, and we can only realize what our bodies are saying to us when we're moving. Because when you're moving, you can really feel what your body is saying to you. Okay, so what I'm saying by that is, like, let's say you've got tension in your body. Let's say you've got some stiff, achy muscles, achy, painful muscles in your body. That's been there for a while. I'm not talking about, oh, you've been running every day this week and now your calf muscles are tight. I'm talking about, like, let's say for instance you're struggling with stiff hips in general. Okay, you've been stretching and stretching, you really struggle with stiff hips in general. Now there's a meaning to that. Now every single muscle and organ in your body, there's an emotional meaning to it. But especially if you look at the hips, tightness in the hips, that's where the root chakra is. Okay, so first of all, we will look at root chakra imbalances. So we address those, and through some energy healing, we can also rebalance that. But let's say you've specifically got maybe struggling with pain in your right hip, okay? Or maybe pain in your left hip. Now that specifically means something. What does it mean? Now the right hip, for example, means you've got emotional stress connected to a male figure in your life. The left hip means you've got the emotional stress to a female figure in your life. Now that depends on whether you're left or right-handed, of course. So what you do is you look back at when this stiffness or pain started in your hip. Look at the situation, what happened then in your life. And then you can work on the emotional triggers there, and whatever happened, you can release that and create flow again in the body. Okay? That's why it's so important also to always keep moving, because it makes you aware of those little tightnesses that just doesn't want to go. A very common one is back pain. Back pain is almost always, like 99% of the time, connected to an emotional trigger. Okay? So it's important to always keep your flexibility going for your health, emotional health, and your physical health as well. Okay? Very, very important. So it doesn't just mean that if you're pumping muscle, iron in the gym all day, that you've got flow in your life. No, you need the flexibility. You need flexibility, people. Okay, create some flow. And then also when you sorry, let me just double check here. That's right. So it's important to do some kind of movement every day. Okay, but you need to look at where you are right now, because some exercises energize the body and the mind, but other exercises really drains the body and mind, depending on the individual. Okay, but exercises that always energizes the body and the mind is things like Tai Chi, Qigong, or going for a lovely walk in nature, or dancing. They always energize the body and mind. And then there's lots of other exercises, including strength conditioning, but it depends on the individual, whether that will be energizing them or draining them. Okay, so please do check out my website, www.movement-that-matters.com, for more information on me, if you wanted to contact me maybe. And do follow me on YouTube and Facebook. So yes, so the point is, so our bodies are always communicating to us. So over the next few days, move, go for lovely walks in nature. Whatever exercises you are doing, doesn't matter what you're doing, focus on your breath, okay? Because through the breath as well, you can stress the mind or relax the mind. You can stress the body or relax the body, okay? But really, do some nice exercise, focus on your breathing, drop your attention into your body, feel your body, connect with your body, become one with it. Because a lot of us tend to disconnect from our bodies. Now, if you disconnect from your body, you disconnect from your soul. So really try to connect, feel, be aware, okay? Brilliant stuff. I think that's all I wanted to say. So above all, remember, this body of yours is all you have. Take care of it and it will take care of you. Okay? Much joy and love for all of you over the Christmas period and into the new year. I wish you a beautiful time wherever you are. I hope you're all well, keeping well. Okay? I'm sending you much love. Please join me on Facebook or YouTube, or check out my website. It's all there. And have a relaxing Christmas. Love and light. Take care. Bye.